unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. We've got Russell. Anderson is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Omer Ashik, and it's Holiday in at the 1. Well, for New Orleans, shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
Ashik with the bucket. Ashik's got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Holiday kicks to Russell. And he lays it straight in.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
Here's the great one. He has 40. Wide open. Again, Los Angeles.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Knocks it loose. Now the Lakers on the break. Puts up a 3, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
Oh, wow, 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And Holiday, here we go. And Davis sends it back.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Holiday. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Anderson's got his second basket of the night.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And it's the Lakers on the break. And he jams it with authority.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Curry's checked in for Los Angeles. New Orleans also making some changes. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Ashik. G comes in for Cunningham. And Tony Douglas is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Excellent use of the screen that time. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, you think about Stephen Curry, and your first thought is he's a remarkable three-point shooter. That's right. But he's not just a long-range threat.
Yeah, I see him as a shot maker, one of the league's top mid-range shooters off the pull-up, too, and he's a creative finisher.
Oh! Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again. Yeah, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
And there's the call on Perkins. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Cousins. And James Harden subbed in for James. It's Curry outside. The shot is off. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Here's Cole. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The shot's good from Douglas.
They're shooting it quite well now. Again, function of shot selection, ball movement. Guys are in rhythm, confident, free-flowing, and they're knocking down their shot.
Curry's shot is good.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And here they go. Right wing, shoots. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 14 points for Steph Curry.
Defense leading to offense. Another turnover and another basket.
And we all know miscues can really be game-changing. Pretty much the most damaging play you can make is giving the ball to the other team without your defense being set.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw tonight.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Some changes for the Lakers. Durant comes in for Anthony Davis. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Mr. Moves. Los Angeles on D. Now Douglas. 7 points in the game. Cole. And the Pelicans miss again.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top, running away with this one. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. We've got Irving. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Harden in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Outside Irving. Pulls up. Again, Los Angeles. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
And the shot is good.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And that one's on target from the wing. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. There's a good screen. Cole's shot is good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. He dishes it to Perkins. No luck. Great D that time from Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Irving with the steal. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Lakers. Paul comes in for Steph Curry. And the Pelicans also making a change. Holiday's checked in.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Just 4 to shoot. That's a 2 from Paul. Again, Los Angeles.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Holiday against Irving. Picked by Griffin. Outside Irving. For three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far. Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
Just 5 to shoot. Let's go. On the wing, Irving. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Tony Douglas is checked in for the Pelicans. And Holiday, here we go. Can't cash in from close range.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
On its way from Irving for 2. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And Kevin, that's a really sweet stroke from Irving there.
.136 left in the fourth quarter. Douglas against Irving. To the wing on the left. Here's Perkins. Takes it off the glass.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for the great one. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Goes up from the top of the key, and again it's Kyrie Irving.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jordan the screen. The shot's good from Irving.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing them out there right now.
Well, that's an ankle breaker, Greg. You know that. And then he calmly knocked it down. Sweet.
Knocks it loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Checking in for the Pelicans, Norris Cole.
Douglas kicks to Perkins. Here's Babbitt. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the parties.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you, and now we get a chance to check out our Jordan player of the game. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow, I'm getting jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
A remarkable 27 points from three-point land for him. With that kind of long-range shooting, easy to understand why they came out on top. When a team has a single player accounting for 9 three-pointers, that usually makes for a successful night.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just